Hi guys, today I'm going to make something special. I'm going to make a Halloween cake because it's nearly Halloween. So I have shown one or two of my friends the pictures, so they're quite looking forward to it. So I hope you enjoy this video and I'll tell you how to make it. Right, first of all you need 200 grams of Oreo cookies. It says to crush them in a food processor, but all I've done is put them in a bag and give them a good old bash with rolling pin. 50 grams of butter. And for the slime, I have bought 2 pots of custard. So then you need, to make it look like slime, some green gel food colouring. Now, for them that don't know, I've saved the box, so if you go into, we got this from our local Asda, and it's Dr. Oetker. I don't think ordinary food colouring will do, but I suppose it would do. But it does say on the recipe to get food colour gel. Now we got that from our local Asda. And into that, when you do colouring, obviously that's not just yet, put 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. And then to do the chocolate bit, you need 100 grams of milk chocolate, 100 grams of dark chocolate, and then to make this spider web effect on top, you use 50 grams of white chocolate, but you put that in a piping bag, but I'll explain that a bit better when we get to the end. Right, I'll just put that down, move these about, and I've got to put this in the microwave to melt it to add to my cookies. Right, I've melted my 50 grams of butter and now we add it to the Oreo cookie. Obviously you stir that in to make the biscuit base. Make sure all the cookies are covered. Making sure I've got all the, it smells delicious. And that's just the base. Right, once that's all incorporated, you put it into your pan. Right guys, I've got it in my pan and it does say the best thing and the best way of evening it out is to use the back of a spoon, so that's what I've done. Now this needs going in the freezer to set a little while I make the green slime. While the base is in the freezer, setting or cooling, whatever you want to think of it, you've got to put a teaspoon of vanilla essence into the custard and just give that a little bit of a mix and get that. Right, I've put a teaspoon of vanilla extract in the custard, the 2 pots of custard, and it says to put a teaspoon of this green colouring in. So I would say that's about a teaspoon. It is like 3 times, oh, I've got 2 spoons in here now. So the thing is now, to get that all mixed up nicely so it looks like green slime. And don't forget guys, this is custard, but to make it look like slime we're putting green food colouring in it, and you've got to make sure it's all mixed up nicely so it looks like green slime. Just a bit more stirring, Mr. P, and I think that might be I can see a few. Does that make it look more authentic with green dots in it?
Yeah.
More like green slime? Right. That's about it now. I'm going to get Mr. P to get the base out of the freezer, and I'm going to pour that on, and then it needs going back in the freezer for 40 minutes.
Says Tucker.
Right, Mr. P's kindly got the base out of the freezer for me. I'm now going to pour the green slime onto the base. Gonna be yummy yummy when it's finished. Now spread that around evenly on top of the biscuit base like so. Together very nicely, don't you think, Mr. P? Right, that just needs to go back in the freezer for at least 40 minutes. So the custard sets and the custard's frozen, because the next step is to pour melted chocolate and everything over the top of it. See you later. Right guys, the pie has been in the freezer for 40 minutes, and what I did, I put 175 mils of double cream in a pan with 50 grams of butter, melted that. I put the milk chocolate and the dark chocolate in a bowl, and when the cream is starting to bubble a bit, pour it onto the milk and the dark chocolate. Stir it and keep on stirring it. Let it cool down a bit. Put it on your pie, and then what you do is the milk chocolate, you melt it. I melted mine in the microwave, and I put it in a piping bag. And what you do is you start and do a spiral all the way round in the white chocolate, and then I just got a cocktail stick or a toothpick in America, and you start from the inside outwards to make the cobweb pattern like that, and that is your cobweb pattern. Now it does say if you've got any white chocolate left over to make the actual spider out of white chocolate, but I came across this one which is like a leftover from last year's Halloween, so I thought, well, why not, I'll put it on my pie rather than messing about making one out of white chocolate then having to let it cool down. So I found that one earlier on. So basically that is my finished. Chocolate's still a bit, it's got to go in the fridge now to be set, but that is my not so scary green slime cake.
Me and Callum ate the chocolate.
And the description and everything will be in the video. So I hope you enjoyed. I've done this for Halloween, being as we're close to Halloween. So enjoy making it, guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye.
Models popping bottles.